than these wines and strong drinks that Babylon got set up in front of us.
Right.
That ye be not partakers of her sins.
And we can't be partakers with the sins of America.
Right.
Halloween, these are sins of America. These wicked days, the witches' Sabbath, right? We can't be celebrating these things out here, man, because that's not for us, you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? Go ahead.
Psalm chapter 36, verse 9.
Bring it out.
For with thee is the fountain of life,
Right.
and thy light shall we see light.
Right, so with the Lord is the fountain of life, right? He gave us the fountain of life, which is these laws, statutes, and commandments. Give me Baruch 4:1. Right? He gave us the fountain. Hey, yo, y'all brothers, this is like your third time walking by, man. Come hear the word, man. Y'all, hey, yo, y'all done enjoyed y'all night enough, man. Give me 5 minutes. All right, man. All right.
Verse 10, verse 9. For with thee is the fountain of life,
Right.
in thy light shall we see light.
Right, so in the light, we should see light, right?
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1.
Bring it out.
This is the book of the commandments of the Most High,
Right.
and the law that endure forever.
So the law of the Lord endures forever, right? The Christian church will tell you that the law is done away with, but the Bible say otherwise, right? Go ahead.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
And if you keep these laws of God, you're going to live, right? Give me Proverbs 17. If you keep these laws of God, you're going to come to life, right? Right now, our people is dead. Our people in the lowest state, right? But when we keep these laws, we come to life. Go ahead.
But such as leave it shall die.
And when you leave them, you're going to die.
Right.
Right? What is that? He that leave him, he that waters out of the way, understanding shall dwell in the congregation of the people.
This is Proverbs chapter 7, verse 2.
Your brother.
Proverbs 7, verse 2. Keep my commandments and live.
The Lord said,
Keep my commandments and
what
live.
the Lord said.
Keep my commandments and live.
So we got to keep the Lord's commandments if we want to live. Our people wonder why we always dying, why we always getting shot down, knees on our neck. Hey, brother, what's your you got a moment? What's your nationality? What's your nationality? What's your father? Come on, bro. When you signed the application,
I'm gonna say African American.
African American, right? Your father's side, right? So you know what the Lord will call you according to the Bible?
Yeah.
What would he call you?
He'll call me. What would he call me? What would he call me?
Alright, that's a good question. Give me Isaiah 1 and 3, right? Matter of fact, just give me Deuteronomy 29 and 1.
This is Numbers chapter 1, verse 18.
Right, so I asked you what your nationality was according to your father, because that's how the Lord determines who we are. There's no such thing as mixed. You can't be more than one nationality, right? Your dad got the seed, so therefore you are what your father is, right?
And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigree.
You know what a pedigree is? That's your bloodline, right? So they determine their pedigree
After their families, by the house of their
by
fathers.
the house of their fathers, right? Jump in there, you can jump there too, right? What you got? Right?
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
With who?
With the children of Israel.
Right, so the Lord would have Moses speak the law, statutes, and commandments to the children of Israel, right? So us, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, will be the children of Israel. You said African American.
Jerusalem, right? All from Jerusalem.
From Jerusalem, right?
Yeah.
Give me Galatians 4 and 16, right? They would tell us African American. But African American is the name of two white men, right? You got Leo Scipio Africanus, you got Amerigo Vespucci, right? We don't descend from two white men at all, right? Those are men that the land was named after. What are you? Come on, bring that up, right? Give me Psalms 49 and 11. Go ahead.
This is Galatians 4, verse 26.
Right.
But Jerusalem, which is above, is free.
Right.
What?
But Jerusalem, which is above, is free.
But Jerusalem, like you said, right?
Which is the mother of us all.
Which is what?
Which is the mother of us all.
Jerusalem is the homeland of the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, right? That's where we descend from. That's where God decided to get us from, right?
It makes sure.
Hey, bring that up. I got you.
Psalms
Bring that
49
up.
and 1.
Yeah.
The book of
49
Psalms,
11.
chapter 49 and verse 11.
Right.
Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
Nah, come here. You ain't going nowhere. Come here. Bring that up.
Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations.
Right, so they inward thought, the so-called white men, right? They rule over us. Like I said, they name these lands, right? They thoughts is that they always gonna rule the world. They thoughts is that nobody ever gonna bring them down, right?
Right.
They call their lands after their name.
They what?
They call their lands after their name.
You got America. You got exactly, right?
Deuteronomy 32 verse 8.
Bring it out.
When the Most High
Divided the nations.
their inheritance.
The Most High divided the nations. America tell you everybody equal, everybody come together, we the melting pot, right? But the Lord divided the nations. They tried that before when they tried to build the Tower of Babel, right? They said, no, I'm going to separate y'all.
When he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
Right?
Right? For the Lord's portion is his people.
Right.
For the lot of his what? Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
Right, so Jacob will be another name for Israel, right? Jacob got his name changed to Israel after he rested on the angel, right? So,
Can you explain this? So the Jews are originally.
Hold on. Talk to him. He teaching. Hold on. Wait. You gotta wait.
I'm Jewish, but like,
hold on.
What's? I see your menorah. Like,
Right.
What's
Hold
going-
on.
Like, can you
You gotta
explain
talk. You gotta talk to him.
We
He a teacher. You gotta build this.
Right, we will be the children of Israel according to God, right?
Right.
All Jewish?
I like
The Sirach, chapter 17 and verse 17. For the division of the nations
Right?
of the whole earth.
So again, they saying the Lord divided the nations, right?
The whole earth. He set a ruler over every people.
He's
Right.
a ruler over every people, right? Everybody, all the nations, they got, what is that, Psalm 96? Psalm 96. Go ahead.
But Israel is the Lord's portion.
But Israel is what?
The Lord's portion.
Israel is the Lord's portion, right? The Most High God said he ruled over the children of Israel, right? It's more than
Whom being his firstborn,
Right.
he nourisheth with discipline.
So look, we will be the Lord's firstborn, right? He said we his firstborn, so he gonna nourish us, right? He gonna give us the strength and see that?
And giving him the life of his love.
And
He is not forsaken.
he give us the life of his love, so we shouldn't forsake it, right? Now, real quick to him, right? Because he said he Jewish, right?
Yo, are y'all Jews for Jesus?
No. Well, Jewish. Being Jewish is.
All right, real quick.
This Revelation chapter
Are y'all Jews for Jesus?
This Revelation chapter 2 verse 9.
Right.
I know thy work and tribulation and poverty.
So this is Yahweh Shai, or who the world will call Jesus Christ, right? In the Hebrew, it's
Sorry.
Yahweh Shai, right? It's a red letter.
How was that?
Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai.
that.
Yahweh Shai, right? Pale Hebrew.
But thou art rich.
Right, so he said he know our tribulation, he know our poverty, he know our works, right? We down in the gutters, we the least of the least and the lowest of the lowest everywhere we go on the planet, right?
Always.
I know the blasphemy of them.
Oh no, but thou art rich, right? Why are we rich? Give me Romans 9 and 4. Why are we rich? Because the Lord set up certain things for the children of Israel and only for the children of Israel, right?
I like
He had
that.
to flee with them.
Kind of Right. like that. Rich is a hard word to defend. Rich is hard. Rich is hard word to defend. Regardless of religion or not. Rich is a hard.
Rich,
You can get rich in a greed way too.
Now,
Remember that.
now
That's
look,
what I'm
we're
saying.
not talking about physical riches though, we're talking about spiritual riches.
Okay, I like that.
Right?
I like that. I like that.
Romans chapter 9 and verse 4.
Right?
Who are Israelites, right? To whom pertaineth the adoption.
So the adoption, right? The grafted back in, right? Judah, Benjamin, the Levi, that's the southern kingdom. Everybody else is the northern kingdom. We were split, right? The northern kingdom, they went off and started serving other gods. The Lord said, I'm going to give y'all a chance to be grafted back in. That's the adoption, right?
Right. Yeah. I
And the
like that.
glory and the covenant.
So the glory, which would be the kingdom, right? The covenants, which would be him writing the inward part, writing the law on our inward parts, right? So that we would never sin again, right?
And the giving of the law.
And the giving of the law, right? The first 5 books of Moses, right? These is all riches that the Lord gave to us, right?
And
So
the
you saying
service
this
of the
is
Most
the
High.
riches?
No, these are the people he gave the riches to.
Okay.
What the brother is reading is the riches, right?
And the service of the Most High.
And the service of the Most High.
And the promises.
And the promises, right? So the Lord promised that he was going to set these people in the land of Canaan, right? Which is ultimately the land of Israel, right? We was going to have a land flowing with milk and honey. I know you heard that before, right? Okay, so these are the promises, but they only given to the children of Israel. What are you? You could drop that. Give me Sirach 17:11. Right? Because again,
So what's your motive to be out here?
our motive out here is to wake our people up, to let them understand that they're not
Sirach
black.
36 and
They're
11.
not- Right. They're not black. The Israelites. Right. Right. We Israelites. No, you know what I mean? Now, since we Israelites, right? We got a duty we got to keep, right? Give me
A big duty.
We got a big duty, right? Give me Deuteronomy 10:2. Right?
We gotta keep a big duty. We gotta, All right, bro. regardless of what. I go all day on this. I like this.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 10 verse 12.
Bring it out.
And now Israel.
And now Israel. Israel, right? We the Israelites. He talking to Israel, right?
What doeth the Lord thy God require of thee?
So now, since we know we Israel, he got something that he wants us to do, knowing that we Israel, right?
But to fear the Lord thy
To
God.
fear the Lord thy God. You know how to fear God?
Fear God, yeah.
What's the fear of God? Give me Joel 28.
Every Sunday, bro.
Right? I'm going to show you what the fear of God
Believe
is.
in what? Huh? Believe in what?
Say what?
Book of Job,
I believe I
chapter 28, verse 28.
Keep his commandments. So the love of God is keeping his commandments. Right? You know how many commandments there is?
No, not really, no. But I've been, that's what I'm saying, I believe, so I've been
13
taught.
different commandments.
The Christian church will teach us 10 commandments, then they say you ain't got to do it, right? Thou shalt not murder, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not covet, right? That's 10 of them, right? Those are ones that the Lord wrote on this 10 on this last Moses, right? But it's 613 commandments.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but there, yeah.
Right? It's 613 commandments, right? Now, like the brother like to say all the time, it's easier to serve the Most High God and keep His commandments and laws than it is to serve America. You know, you got any felonies? Like, off the record. All right, see, now you're upstanding American citizen, right? You know how many laws you keep your record is? 44,000 plus. That's more than enough. That's more than the Most High God requires of us.
Yeah, but you can do anything and get a law. You get a law. Law is different from religion. That shit is ass. Law is ass. Law is not good. Law is not cool.
Law is what keeps
Law is what's the
Give me
problem.
1 Corinthians 14:40.
Law is the problem with what y'all got going on right now.
That's the problem.
Black men according to the
Yeah, because law is going to differentiate why I believe in what you believe in. Because every other person believe in what you believe in. No, not at all.
It's not meant for everybody. Who
It's not meant for
the Lord said it
everybody.
was meant for? Israelites, right?
Yeah,
We're not
we
worried
all
about the
Israelites.
so-called.
We got to worry about them at some point because they're going to affect us at one point.
Look, you want to know how they affect us?
This is Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1.
Bring it out.
It's the book of the commandments of God and the law that endure
It's
forever.
the book of the commandments of God and the law endureth, meaning it lives and exists on forever, right?
All they that keep it shall come to life.
So the laws of God is what's going to have you live, right? It's going to keep you alive, right?
But such as leave it shall die.
But when you walk away from the laws of God, that's how you die. That's why we in a position that we in now. That's why people at the bottom. That's why-
Teach.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Right? Grab that real quick. Because you said law is what's messed up about the
Well, the law, no, that's not messed up. It differentiates. It's a difference. This is why this person believes in one thing and I believe in another thing and you believe in one thing.
That's religion.
law.
That's religion.
No, not religion, really, because I believe in the same thing you believe in, but the law is what made me go in different ways of that religion. No, you don't think so?
No,
I can tell you right now, man. I could be.
you on your spiritual journey, I'm on my spiritual
Alright,
journey.
here you go.
That don't got nothing to do with law, right?
Okay.
Law is what keeps order, right? If America decide why you think they made the purge, right? That's the one night you can be lawless and
Yeah,
everything is
is the
chaotic.
purge honest? Is the purge
The
true?
purge is coming.
Okay. Oh, you think it's coming?
I know it's
Okay. You think it's coming? Okay, so you know it's coming.
I can prove it, right?
1 Corinthians 14 and 40.
Right?
Let all things be done decently and in
What the
order.
Lord say?
Let all things be done decently and in order.
All things are to be done decently in order. You can't just live a lawless life. Like I said, if the Lord said, "Thou shalt not murder," that's a law, and we decide not to keep that law, then what's the result of that? Everybody, we got brothers on the corners shooting each other back and forth. We got Bloods and Crips fighting gangs, all these gangs. Right? That's the result.
Keep God's laws. The laws went against me.
Deuteronomy 28
Let me hear it.
Now this thing, you being the Israelite, the laws will not go against you. The laws can't do nothing but be a blessing unto you because you're an Israelite, right?
Okay.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments
So that means if you listen and you keep all the Lord's commandments, right? Go ahead.
and his statutes, all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the
Right,
earth.
so the Lord is going to set us on high above every nation on the earth. Right now we at the bottom, and that's the result of not keeping the Lord's commandments. But if we keep them, He going to put us over everybody, right? He's gonna,
And all these blessings,
All these what?
and all these blessings
all these blessings, right?
shall come on thee
Right.
and overtake thee.
And overtake you. That means you can't get away from them, you can't get them off. If you keep the Lord's commandments, He's going to bless you abundantly, right?
If thou shalt hearken
That's if you listen and keep His commandments, right?
unto the voice of the Lord thy
Now
God.
jump to 15.
verse 15.
Give me a second, Ezra.
But it shall come
27.
to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes,
So now if we don't keep his commandments and we don't listen to the laws that he gave us,
which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
all these what?
all these curses,
All these what?
all these curses
Right?
shall come upon thee and overtake.
So just like the blessings was going to overtake us and we couldn't get away from them, the same thing is if we don't keep the commandments, the curse is going to overtake us and we can't get away from them.
Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
Real quick, right? They should be what?
And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
So a sign. When you look at Franklin Street, what do that mean? When you look at the sign, say Franklin. But that means that's where you at, right? And let you know where you at, right? Location. Okay, right?
And no wonder.
Right?
And upon thy seed.
So this is going to be upon the Israelites forever. As long as we as a nation not keeping the Lord's commandments, this curse is going to be on us. You can't get away from it. You can't escape it. And you're going to know who the children of Israel are because they're a sign on the children of Israel. Every time you see these curses, they're going to continue to follow the children of Israel. Right?
Hey, verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and gladness of heart.
So since we didn't serve God cheerfully, since we didn't do it like we was happy and we meant it,
For the abundance of all things, therefore thou shalt serve thine enemies, which the Lord thy God shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things.
so since the Lord said, if you keep my commandments, I'm going to bless you and give you everything you ever needed. But we chose not to do it. He said, okay, so y'all don't want to serve me, I'm going to make y'all serve y'all worst enemies.
Yeah.
Right? Now y'all got to go to them for everything. Where you just come from?
Bottoms up.
Who own the bottoms up? What nation of people own bottoms up? White people, right? When you want to go to gyms, who own that? Caucasians, right? When you go to Tops, right? Caucasians, right? When you go to a corner store, it's the Arabs, right?
Arabs.
All these other nations, right?
Israelites. You think
No,
they're Arab?
no, we the Israelites. They not
You don't
Israelites.
think if Arabs are
No,
Israelites?
look,
Why not?
the Lord got 18 nations. If you ask an Arab who his forefather is, he gonna tell you he come from Ishmael.
Yeah, but he don't necessarily know where he comes from.
But
You
they know.
what I'm saying?
They know.
In a sense.
No,
In a
they
sense.
know.
In a
You
sense.
good. They know, right?
In a sense. I know.
No, I had Ishmaelite friends or Arab friends,
me too.
and they could pinpoint every man who they come from back to Ishmael.
But like the thing is, a pinpoint, it ain't no pinpoint. It's no pinpoint.
But it's a record.
It's not a pinpoint.
It's a record. You got a birth certificate, right?
Yeah, I got a birth certificate.
So
that
that
birth
means-
certificate, a white person wrote my birth certificate down.
Right, but you come from another man, right?
I came from my dad, like how you said, an Israelite.
And he came from his dad, and he came from
Yeah.
that's what you would call a
So you don't
family
think
tree, right?
You don't think an Arab comes from an Israelite and an Israelite?
No, it's not possible because you want to know why?
Let me hear it.
Genesis,
I like this. It's gonna make me understand the Bible more.
Give me Romans 9 and
Understand the Bible. I want to understand
17. Romans 9 and 17, right? I'm going to show you why it's not possible, right? Because like I said, Israel was a man, right? Israel had a brother.
Alright, listen, I gotta go. Well, listen, thank you. I needed this. I'm gonna look into
You're an
it.
Israelite, right? You got the flyer, right?
Yeah.
All right, you're an Israelite king.
You do got the
I'm
flyer.
an Israelite king. I
Keep
told
the
you.
commandments.
Let me get a flyer.
Yo, let me give you 2 commandments. Yeah.
Goodbye. Let me get a flyer.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
Let me give you 2 commandments real quick, right? Go to Exodus 20 and 1.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 1. This is Exodus, chapter 20, verse 3. Right? It says, thou shalt have no other gods before me. Right? Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image.
That what you got around your neck is a graven image. That's not the true image of Yahweh Shai. Right? That's not the true image of Christ. Right?
Or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water underneath the earth.
So that's idolatry, right? You gotta get rid of that. Go melt it down, get your bread for it, pawn it, get that out of here, right?
I need a Bible. Africa. I need Africa.
No.
I need Africa. Or Israel. Or Israel.
Get you a Star of David.
Star of David. Okay. Star of David. I'm gonna go get one.
Or just, you can even get a necklace. You can even get a necklace with a Bible on it.
Or make it easier. Take the pendant off.
Real quick.
Right?
Do me a favor, go to Revelation 1. Right? All praise. The brother taking off Caesar, boy.
Praise, man.
Right?
This Leviticus 19, verse 11.
And in a minute, I'm gonna show you why you don't need to have that on. Right?
Ye shall not steal, neither deal falsely, neither lie.
No, let me see.
I ain't gonna let you see. I'm gonna give him money.
I was gonna say, take the chain. Yeah, that's what I was about to do.
Look,
Put the chain back on, brother. You good? You fly
Neither
now.
deal falsely, neither lie one to another.
so we can't be stealing from each other. We can't be lying to one another. We can't be trying to finesse
I
one
was
another.
lied to.
I believe we all been
lied
lied
to.
We all, but this is why we out here to tell you
Bad
the truth
lie.
now, brother. We out here to show you the truth. Hold what you got. Give me John 17:17.
There's good lies and there's bad lies. Remember that.
And no
Good
lie.
lie, you tell you the good lies. You tell the kid that it's Santa Claus.
Nah,
it's
that's
a Christmas.
That's a
Nah,
bad
nah,
lie,
Bad
brother.
lie.
That's a bad lie?
'Cause when you rearrange the letters and Santa, what do it turn to?
Well, I'm just saying the whole.
Satan, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a
but
lie.
I-
And it also is a
I'm
bad
not
lie.
saying in that. I'm not saying in that sense. I'm saying in the sense of why. Who gives you a gift?
No,
Sometimes it's in front of it.
You're making your kid turn into a liar.
Exactly.
You're training him
And-
to be a
and-
liar.
And the same thing, right? The same thing with
I
that
like
white
that. I
Jesus,
like
right?
that.
When you tell somebody, oh yeah, look, Santa did this for me, and some imaginary shit that they
Yeah,
hope
do
and
shit.
pray and wish for, as soon as December 25th roll around,
It's misguidance.
it's misguidance and it's idolatry as well.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Those heathen customs we're not
I
supposed to
respect
do.
that.
Go to verse 17.
Leviticus 19:17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
Right.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy
So
neighbor.
we can't hate our brothers in our heart, right? We can't hate us, right? We gotta rebuke them. We gotta correct them when they wrong, right?
And not suffer sin upon
And
them.
not suffer sin upon them. That's love according to the Bible, right? Keep going. That's love according to the Bible.
Stop all this hatred, right?
No. This is just factual, visual evidence, right?
Okay. Okay.
What I'm saying is, if I see you smoking, I'm supposed to say, brother, you can't be smoking. That's destroying you. That's a sin against God, right? You're destroying your temple. If I see you over there making whores out of our sisters, right? I gotta tell you, bro, you can't be doing that. You can't make a whore out of your sister. Or vice versa, her being a whore, I gotta correct her.
Me being a whore, I gotta correct. She gotta correct me, if anything.
You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure we walking according to the laws of God, because that's how we get these blessings, right? If I was to watch you sin, which is according to the Bible, 1 John 3 and 4, right? Sin is a transgression of the law. Transgression of the law means going against God's law, right? So if I see you going against God's law, and I don't tell you, brother, you can't be going against God's law, that means I'm allowing you to put yourself in a position of where you're cursed.
It's sinful too.
Trash.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just as sinful, right? But I hate you because I'm not loving you and showing you, bro, let's get these blessings because I love you. You know what I'm saying? Because God's laws and keeping them is what's going to give us these blessings, right?
Leviticus 19, verse 17. Verse 18. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
So we can't hold no grudges. We can't get it back in blood on our own people. You know what I'm saying? These are things that we need to stop doing to discontinue the cycle of fuckery that's going on in our communities, right?
But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
But you, read that again.
But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
You're supposed to love your neighbor as yourself right now. Who is your neighbor?
For I am the Lord.
Y'all my niggas.
Oh, right. The children, look, the children of thy people, right? Anybody on this sign you see, blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, Caribbeans, right?
Leviticus 20.
No, not
Over there.
anybody.
That's-
Right? So, okay, do me a favor. Go do it on me.
Wait, I gotta go. Listen.
Nah, all right.
Listen, let me hit your flyer up and I'm gonna learn more.
All right, man.
All right,
man.
I'm
Yo.
sorry, but thank
No,
you.
you
Because
good.
You got me though. Thank you. I need you.
good.
Thank you. Keeping me sick. No, 100%. Y'all started it.
You gonna
Thank
remember
you.
this.
I am gonna remember.
Remember this.
Especially
Peace and
when it
blessings,
happens
man.
to simple. Thank you.